is 7 National News. Here are the headlines. World experts to conserve endangered bird species. Emirates Diabetes Society announces new educational programme. And support for Dubai municipality's Carfree Day. In our top story, a conference aiming to circulate the techniques developed by the UAE to conserve endangered bird species across the world began in the capital on Tuesday. Sheikh Hamdan bin Zayed Al Nahyan, the ruler's representative in the Western region and chairman of the Environment Agency Abu Dhabi, inaugurated the meeting. Bringing together experts from around the world, the gathering will open new avenues of communication and collaboration in the field of bird conservation biology. Around 65 scientists from 15 countries are participating at Emirates Palace in Abu Dhabi. The Emirates Diabetes Society has announced the start of an educational programme for non-physician diabetes healthcare professionals. The course, which is scheduled to begin in the UAE, will focus on lectures and workshops and will provide training on topics such as patient counselling and nutrition. Participants must be employed by local health institutions treating diabetes and will be selected from different diabetes centres in the UAE and the Gulf countries. The 6 GCC countries are amongst the top 10 countries with the prevalence of the disease, while the UAE is ranked the second highest worldwide, with a rate as high as 19.5% according to the International Diabetes Federation statistics. And today is a car-free day at the Dubai municipality. Following the success of the initiative last year, introduced by its Environment Department, the civic body extended their campaign to other members of the public and private sectors. They say the car-free day sets a good example in encouraging the use of public transport to help reduce carbon emissions and congestion on the roads. Khadija Salih has more.
Rashidiyah Station was the meeting point for many of Dubai Municipality's senior officials and employees. By 7:30 a.m., Engineer Hussein Nasser Luta, Director General of the Dubai Municipality, arrived at the station. He led the group on the metro trip to work with Hamad Bouamim, Director General of Dubai Chamber of Commerce and Industry. This is in observance of the second Car-Free Day initiative by the civic body, which launched last year.
We are increasing the greenery area. This is a part of our also plan on the environment side, but also we have to reduce number of cars in the street. This gathering is to encourage people to use the public transportation, to encourage the employee, to see how important that the government of Dubai has spent so much money in providing first class of transportation. Therefore, this is an initiative we would like other people also to join us.
With its success, the campaign was extended to other members of the public and private sectors.
We tried the metro, it's so comfortable as well. Honestly, if you manage your time well, I think you can benefit a lot of that. Our objective as well is not only for our own entity as Dubai Chamber. We went as a representative of the private sector also to encourage the private sector to do more and more of such initiative. If they will encourage their staff, we believe we can reduce number of cars on the roads.
At present, Dubai Municipality says there are more than 100 employees who traded their cars for the public mode of transport since last year. Though it will take some time before everyone adopts the idea, many say they opt for public transport whenever they can.
I do use the metro in some cases where sometimes I have to go quick to a meeting where I don't have to hassle for a parking and don't have to worry about congestion and don't worry, you can just sit down and do your work.
I use it maybe 3 times a week or twice a week. Depends on my destination. Sometimes I go to the shopping malls by metro to avoid the parking issues. Sometimes I use it for certain areas in Dubai, moving between Deira and Bar Dubai. It's making life easier and better.
Apart from minimizing carbon emission and road congestion, officials also reiterated the importance of going green through different measures. A variety of projects, products, and environmental solutions were exhibited on the empty parking lot. These, according to officials, complement the Car-Free Day campaign and encourages both employees and residents to help protect the environment. Khadija Salih, 7 National News.
According to sources at the opening of the Middle East electricity meeting in Dubai, the UAE is expecting a 71% increase in energy demand by 2019. Experts have forecast a $2.2 trillion investment into the region, with the UAE at the top of the list with $926 billion. The UAE will begin the construction of its first nuclear power plant in the first quarter of next year, with completion expected in 2017. Kuwait plans to double power capacity by 2020, and Saudi Arabia's power consumption is set to rise 57% by 2018. More than 50,000 houses across the UAE have already been surveyed as a part of the Civil Defence's national campaign for families' domestic safety. Major General Rashid Thani al-Matrushi, the UAE's Civil Defence Acting Commander-in-Chief, says the campaign was launched after a study performed by the Civil Defence found that home fires make up the largest percentage of fires compared to others. The campaign was launched in December 2010 under the directives of President His Highness Sheikh Khalifa bin Zayed Al Nahyan. Officials have called for the UAE to conserve water by using less of its agriculture, highlighting concerns about the future of the country's scarce water resources. Commenting to the Federal National Council, Mohammed Kalfan Al-Rumaythi, Director General of the UAE's National Emergency and Crisis Management Authority, said the use of groundwater for agriculture is risky. The UAE is among the top per capita consumers of water in the world, and at the same time, the country can suffer from chronic shortages due to its year-long hot and dry climate. According to Abu Dhabi's Environment Agency, the UAE depends on groundwater and desalination plants, but its freshwater reserves are expected to deplete in the next 5 decades. And later on in the programme, we find out what the world's golfing heroes have to say about this year's Dubai Desert Classic golf tournament. But up next, Linda Berenger has the day's business news.